dialed into our second broadcast of the evening on the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network. I'm Chris Boats, joined by CCS longtime PA announcer Tom McCartney for our second contest of the evening. Tom, once again, appreciate you joining us for another fantastic evening of basketball, and that includes Cincinnati Christian.
Hi, Chris. It's a pleasure to be with you again for my second game covering the Cincinnati Christian Cougars. I look forward to a fantastic game tonight.
Absolutely. Well, coming into this contest, our Division IV district final bout between Cincinnati Christian and Emmanuel Christian. Cincinnati Christian comes into this one at 19-6. Emmanuel Christian at 22-2. The Emmanuel Christian Lions are based out of the Metro Buckeye League. They've won 21 games in a row, Tom. Quite impressive, and that's one of the reasons why they're here at this point. So.
Well, the odds of them losing is in our favor because they've won so many straight.
Right. Well, 21 is quite impressive. And Cincinnati Christian on their end, they've won 14 out of the last 15. They're hot as well. They're on fire. They're playing good basketball. One of the best programs in Butler County at the moment.
I think at one time we were 5-5 in January, and we went on a 10-game winning streak.
That's a testament. That's a testament to the second half of the season and adjustments that Coach Carl Woods has made.
Right.
Well, the starting lineup for tonight for Cincinnati Christian: KJ Swain, he's a junior guard, 5'11". Number 11, Logan Woods, sophomore guard. Number 13, Devin McKinnon, he's a junior guard. Kai Vance, he is a junior forward. And Cameron Rogers, a senior forward. On the Emmanuel Christian side, number 11, Justice Channels, he's a sophomore guard. Jason Channels, junior guard. Casey Swank, senior guard. Number 14, Fred Shropshire, he's a senior guard. And number 42, Noah Willis. We got a chance to catch up with Coach Carl Woods. Here's what he had to say prior to this contest.
Cincinnati Christian coach Carl Woods. Carl, your boys have been in this position before. I'd imagine experience may play a toll in the mindset of coming in tonight. What are you guys thinking as you're entering tonight's game?
Absolutely, experience is going to have I think play a key part in tonight's game. We have some guys come back from last year's district loss, so they're hungry to come out here and get that out of our brains and hopefully move us to the next round.
Long weekend, a long week I should say, of preparation. How do you get these guys prepped in terms of a long weekend like that, just waiting to play the next game?
Back to the basics. We went right back to the basics. We didn't change anything we normally do. We went right back in the weight room, got our weights in, and then we did some player development, and then got into team play as the week as the week progressed.
Coach, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Good luck.
That was head coach Carl Woods. Carl Woods in his 7th season at the helm as a Christian Cougar. Logan Woods is leading the way for Cincinnati Christian with 15.8 points a game. KJ Swain, 13.8 points a game. Cameron Rogers coming in 10.1 points a game. And he's also bringing down the team-leading 6 rebounds. Now on the other end, Emmanuel Christian, Tom, some of these players and programs we're coming in blind. We have to do the research and understand where each team is coming from. They've got some points. They've got some leaders. We got Fred Shropshire, 17.3 points a game. Casey Swank, 12.4, and Jason Channels, 12.1. I imagine these guys are going to want to put up.
And one of the things that Coach Woods prides himself on is his schedule. He schedules really tough teams, non-conference teams. Right. And our conference is really tough. We played in the Scarlet Division, the toughest one where we play each of those teams twice. So we feel like we're really prepared, and we feel like the Metro Buckeye just wasn't as strong. Right. So even though Emmanuel Christian has more wins, we feel like we're well capable of beating them this evening.
Well, this broadcast is brought to you by Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters. The Cougar Athletics Boosters is not limited to just parents. We welcome alumni, family members, and student athletes and fans of CCS. Cincinnati Athletic Boosters annual golf outing is set for July. We're going to take a moment here to send our condolences to former CCS coach Danny Salenza and his family, the current Anderson coach. And Tom?
Yes, we received some sad news this week. On Thursday, Danny passed away while working out with the Anderson basketball team in morning weightlifting. He had a heart attack, and he leaves a wife and 2 children. The Cincinnati Christian boys varsity basketball team offers their condolences to his family, his wife and children, his family, friends, and relatives, and all the students, players that he coached at Anderson and at Cincinnati Christian. He was the head coach at the CCS before Carl Woods.
Tom, very well spoken. We're going to take 5 seconds to pay our respects. Thank you. Cincinnati Christian is dressed in their all-black uniforms with blue numbers. Emmanuel Christian with their white jerseys and purple letters. Emmanuel Christian has control of the ball right now. Fred Shropshire does most of the dribbling for Emmanuel Christian. Dishes it off to Casey Swank on the outside. Man-to-man defense supported by Cincinnati Christian, Tom, and that's their go-to if they're not doing the full court.
Our defense should determine whether we win or lose this game.
From the outside is Justice Channel.
We didn't start in a 2-3 zone like we did against St. Bernard, so we came out like I would prefer us to, man-to-man, putting pressure on them.
3-0, Emmanuel Christian out to the early lead. Under 7 minutes to go here in this first quarter. KJ Swain hands it off to Logan Woods. Logan Woods drives. He's contested. Ball's blocked. Rebound by Cameron Rogers. A quick put back, and he's got himself 2 points. That's what Cameron Rogers is.
Our senior captain.
That's what he's good at doing, isn't he, Tom?
Yes.
There's that full court press by Cincinnati Christian. The Lions get through. 3-point shot by Casey Swank is no good, and that's rebound by Cameron Rogers. Quick pass on over to Connor Vance, and he lays it in for 2. CCH takes a 4-3 lead. Reaching the 6-minute mark if you're just tuning in. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney for this contest. There's a leading jumper by Shropshire, no good, and rebound by Cincinnati Christian. Here comes Logan Woods back the other way. Cincinnati Christian. Logan Woods with a stop. 3-point opportunity, no good. Wide open, Tom, but off the mark.
Emmanuel Christian likes to play at a slower pace, and the Cougars like to push it and run.
Absolutely. From the outside, Jason Channel's no good, and that's going to be off the fingertips of Noah Willis. Cincinnati Christian ball. Like we were talking about before, Metro Buckeye League preps their programs. 21 wins in a row for Emmanuel Christian. They're 22-2, located in Springfield. Cincinnati Christian, 19-6 out of the Miami Valley Conference, has won 14 out of the last 15 contests. Cincinnati Christian slowing it up, analyzing the man-to-man defense by Miami Christian. Logan Woods on the left wing, looking for Cameron Rogers underneath. Doing some bodying up, hands it back off to Logan Woods. Back out to Cameron Rogers for a jumper, no good. And that's off the fingertips of Jason Channels and out of bounds. That's going to stay Cincinnati Christian ball.
Okay, let's see what kind of defense Emmanuel Christian is going to play on the inbounds. Looks like they're man-to-man. KJ Swain for 3! Chased by Logan Woods.
KJ Swain, the sharpshooter. He'll be taking care of a lot of those 3-point buckets for the Cougars, and that puts them up 7-3. 4:40 left to go in this first quarter. Stop, pop, drive by Casey Swank. He gets a body. Are they going to call that on Logan Woods, Tom?
Yep, his first. His first, team first.
First shot's good by Casey Swank, 7-4. Second shot's up. And that's good. Casey Swank was shooting 72% from the line. Devin McKinnon gets a pass from from KJ Swain. KJ Swain asks for a back, setting something up. Looking like a 2-3 zone by Emmanuel Christian.
It sure does.
Logan Woods drives to the hoop, dishes it back out. Cameron Rogers, KJ Swain from 3. What we got? Banking it.
But it counts anyway.
Cincinnati Christian 10-5. Under 4 minutes to play in this first quarter. Shropshire drives, dishes it off to Justice Channels. Shropshire dishes it back off to Justice Channels, drives to the hoop. Inside traffic, Noah Willis stops, turnaround jumper. That was a pretty turnaround jumper right there. Noah Lewis for a bucket. 10-7. Off the mark, here comes Emmanuel Christian again. Underneath to Noah Lewis. Back outside to number 11, Justice Channels, no good. He gets his offensive rebound. Slowing it up is Jason Channels. Ball control right here for Emmanuel Christian. Drive and shot out by Jason.
Down and out.
Right, I think that hit the net. Attempt from Jason Channels is no good. Cincinnati Christian sets back up with about 3 minutes. 2:40 left to play in the first quarter. Cameron Rogers, stop jumper. I don't know if he forced that or not, Tom, but it's rebounded by Devin McKinnon. He puts it back in. A little cleanup job there, huh?
Yes, it was. And Devin's great at that.
Devin McKinnon gives himself 2 points on the day. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Cincinnati Christian has the advantage, 12-7. The Lions are slowing it up. Man-to-man defense by the Cincinnati Christian Cougars. Shropshire dribbles in some traffic, stops, pops inside the lane, no good. Cameron Rogers with the cleanup rebound. Here comes KJ Swain. Logan Woods wide open, shoots, got 3!
Assist KJ Swain.
15-7, Cincinnati Christian with a bursting lead in this first quarter.
You can't let up against the Cougars. They'll bring it down. You're not on them. They'll shoot it.
Well, Tom, if you know anything about Carl Woods, he's going to tell his kids to keep going. Don't let Emmanuel Christian play that slow game.
No.
Don't let him slow it up.
We want our tempo.
Number 13, Devin McKinnon, 2 points. And it's a timeout by Emmanuel Christian.
Emmanuel Christian.
Emmanuel Christian's going to go to the drawing board. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. Cincinnati Christian 17. Emmanuel Christian 7. You're listening to Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Report's YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
You dictate tempo with your defense.
Oh, that's exactly what Cincinnati Christian's doing here. Out of the break, 17-7. A minute to go in the first quarter. Cincinnati Christian up on top of this Division IV district final contest at Vandalia Butler. In comes Winston Spencer and Cody Anderson to supply some defense. That's a defense switch that Carl Woods does out of the break.
Coach Oates does a great job of rotating guys on offense.
Dish out to Jason Channel. Jason Channel started by KJ Swain. And that's a travel. Cincinnati Christian ball.
As opposed to last week at the sectional championship, Cincinnati Christian has come out fast.
30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Winston Spencer looks like he's going to hold it here for the final shot of this first period. On over to KJ Swain. Playing keep away, Tom. 16 seconds on the clock in this first quarter. A rather quick one. Now they're going to start approaching, making a move to the basket. KJ Swain drives. Underneath to Cameron Rogers, and that's swatted away, and here comes Emmanuel Christian for a last piece. And that's the sound of the buzzer. We're going to head to the second quarter. Cincinnati Christian 17, Emmanuel Christian 7. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports, results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Obviously, Cougar student fans here tonight. Cincinnati Christian's spring play is being held this weekend at Miami University Hamilton Theater. It's the Wizard of Oz, so we're down on students tonight, but we still got plenty of fans here.
That's okay. In situations like that, we're glad to be here and provide them the opportunity to listen to it once it's over. Emmanuel Christian gets the ball out of the break, 17-7 if you're just tuning in. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney, a longtime CCS extraordinaire, teacher, coach, PA announcer, you name it. Drive to the bucket by Jason Channels, no good. Winston Spencer gets possession, and here comes Cincinnati Christian. They're not going to stop. Spin move, Devin McKinnon off the mark, no good. Cody Anderson had good position, but it's ripped away by number 14, Fred Shropshire. He goes up for a shot, and he's fouled. Is that going to be on Kai Vance?
Devin McKinnon, I think.
We're going to call Devin McKinnon on that.
That's his first, team second. And that's the reason the first quarter went so fast, only 2 fouls.
Right. Fred Shropshire, he is shooting 72% from the line. 6 to first.
Yeah, he's a senior.
Yep, Shropshire, he's averaging 17 points a game. He's only got 1 right now. CCS defense came to play. Shropshire, second move's good. 17-9, reaching 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. A quick rush shot by Logan Woods, and that's no good. Here comes Shropshire for Emmanuel Christian, slows it up. Man-to-man defense by Cincinnati Christian. Emmanuel Christian moving from left to right on your internet device. Driver to the hoop is Justice Channels. He dishes it on over to Jason Channels. Ball finds its way back into Shropshire's hands.
Yeah, the Cougars man-to-man half court, I call it their glue defense. They don't let anybody free. They stick to them.
Nice backside help by Cody Anderson. He swats it, and here comes Logan Woods. Commend Cody Anderson for that backside help there.
They work on that all the time.
Logan Woods slows it up. Winston Spencer's got it on the left wing, brings it around the top of the key. Looking to get a screen from Kai Vance. Kai Vance gets it after the screen. Over to Cody Anderson. Now it's over to Logan Woods to the right wing. Dishing it back over. Cody Anderson with a pick and roll move. Jump. Stop. Pop off the backboard. No good. And rebound by Noah Willis. Here comes Shropshire. Drive to the hoop. Pardon me, that was Justice Channels. He goes up for a shot and is fouled. And that foul is going to be on
Cody Anderson, I think.
Cody Anderson gets his
first, team third.
Justice Channels shooting 84%. That's one guy you don't want at the line if you're Emmanuel Christian. First one's good. 17-10. Cincinnati Christian has the upper hand advantage. The defense has been looking stellar this first half.
CCF hasn't scored this quarter, though.
Justice Channels knocks down both free throws at 17-11. Cameron Rogers, quick turnaround jumper, no good. Had a wide open shot, but that was no good. Here comes Shropshire. Shropshire stops and pops, and that's a three.
You can see why he's their leading scorer.
3-point bucket by Shropshire, and that's over and back by Logan Woods.
You have to have both feet and the ball across the line before it's over and back. He didn't. He did not have both feet across.
Oh, looking at it from this way, not getting it back, so Logan Woods is called for an over and back call. Reaching 5 minutes to go. Emmanuel Christian with the advantage and closing the gap here. 17-14, Cincinnati Christian still up on top. They're going to call a travel on Jason Channels.
That's a makeup call.
You think so?
It sure is. Logan only had 1 foot and the ball across. His trail foot was not across, and he dribbled back across the line. That's not over and back. Got to have 3 points across before it's over and back.
Cody Anderson gets the ball, tosses it back over to Logan Woods, who finds KJ Swain. Looking like they're in a 1-3 zone. Emmanuel Christian.
Yes, they switched up.
Yeah, they switched it back up.
They're back to
man-to-man. Cincinnati Christian playing ball control here with 4:30 left to go in this first half. Dish underneath to Cameron Rogers. Cameron Rogers gets his man up. No good, and it's blocked. Emmanuel Christian back the other way. On over to Casey Swain. Casey Swain finds Jason Channels. He slows it up. Cincinnati Christian in the man-to-man defense, reaching the 4-minute mark of the second quarter. Shropshire stops and pops, no good, but he gets his own rebound. We're going to set back up. Quick shot from Casey Swain, and that's no good. Cameron Rogers with the rebound, under 4 to play in the second quarter. Leading the way for Cincinnati Christian is KJ Swain with 6. Logan Woods has 3. Justice Channels has 5. Long, awkward shot by Kai Vance, and here comes Emmanuel Christian back the other direction. Shropshire on over to Casey Swain.
Cody Anderson with the rebound. Cougars on the run again.
KJ Swain stops. He's going to set something up here. Cameron Rogers over on the right wing. Finds Kai Vance. Kai Vance finds Logan Woods. KJ Swain off a screen for 3. No good. Rebound. Offensive rebound. Dish underneath to Logan Woods. No good. He had it right there, didn't he, Tom?
That's a gimme. That's a gimme. Logan should have had that.
Off the rim. Rim's off. Shropshire brings it up for Emmanuel Christian. Drives to the hoop. No good. Rebound by Logan Woods. Logan Woods is going to slow it up. Under 3 to play in the second quarter. And that's going to be a timeout by Cincinnati Christian coach Carl Woods. We're just going to stay right here. Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters is sponsoring this broadcast. We want to thank them. Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters is not limited to just parents. The Athletic Boosters welcomes alumni, family members of student athletes, and fans of CCS. Support our program by purchasing an athletic pass today. All CCS parents, teachers, and coaches are invited to join us as we support and encourage our student athletes, coaches, and athletic department. Interested in joining? Email President Mike Johnson, mike.johnson@cincinnatichristian.org. The Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters annual golf outing is in July at the Elks Golf Club. You can contact the athletic office at CCS or email the Boosters President Mike Johnson, mike.johnson@cincinnatichristian.org. Well, Emmanuel Christian marched back, but Tom, looks like Cincinnati Christian isn't getting ahead of themselves.
Yeah, it looks like Emmanuel Christian just wasn't ready. They were nervous starting the game. Yeah, they bounced back and closed the gap. Both teams are being patient on offense, trying to work for good shots. Usually when you get this far in a state tournament to the district level, you're not going to get any 60, 70-point games. It's going to be in the 30s or low 40s.
Logan Woods has possession of the ball, does most of the dribbling for CCS. Him and KJ Swain. KJ Swain with a jumper, quick jumper, no good. Rebound by Cameron Rogers with the cleanup, and it's good.
A little jump hook, the right hand. Cougars in their 2-2-1 press.
Cameron Rogers with the cleanup. Boy, he does that well. 19-14 if you're just tuning in. CCS up on top. I'm Chris Vogt, joined by CCS extraordinaire Tom McCartney. We're just tuning into this broadcast here at Butler High School.
Yeah, Cam Rogers, he knows his role. He's an inside player, and he relishes it, although he could play guard if need be.
Noah Willis hands it off over to Jason Chanis for three. No good. Rebound, KJ Swain. Here comes the Cougars, not stopping. An errant pass, but it's stolen. This to Cam Rogers, and it's good.
Ty Vance gets the steal. This is the Cam Rogers for the basket.
21-14, CCS up on top. That's Cameron Rogers' sixth point of the contest. Slowing it up is Emmanuel Christian. Man-to-man defense by the Cougars.
Playing that glue defense.
Buckshire drives, bank off the backboard, and it's good.
He's a really nice player.
21-16, Cincinnati Christian up on top. We're reaching under a minute to play here. I'd imagine, hey, if they're going to give you an opportunity to run the clock down and go into the halftime break, why not?
Right.
Cameron Rogers on over to Devin McKinnon on the left wing. Devin McKinnon over to Kai Vance. Kai Vance finds KJ Swain, which is 30 seconds to go in this first half.
We're looking for a layup or one shot.
Shot by Logan Woods off the mark, and here comes Emmanuel Christian. Back the other direction. Toss on over to Justice Chanis for three. No good. Cameron Rogers with the rebound and over the back call. Did a fantastic job of boxing up.
Yes, he did. Great job.
Fouls on Noah Willis over the back call.
14 seconds to go in the half.
Enough time to set up.
That's just what you want for a last shot.
For sure. Winner of this contest plays Jackson Center next week. 5 seconds to go. That's stolen by Emmanuel Christian. 4-3-2. Layup, and it's good at the buzzer. That was Fred Shropshire. That's not what you want to see. Yeah, not what you want to see when you're heading into the halftime break.
Turnovers and missed layups is why this game's so close.
Cincinnati Christian 21, Emmanuel Christian 18. We're going to head to the halftime break. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll. and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
Welcome back to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network. We're here at Butler High School for a Division IV district final contest between Cincinnati Christian and Emmanuel Christian. Tom, Cincinnati Christian does have the advantage, but Emmanuel Christian not going away.
Turnovers, stupid turnovers, and missed layups. That's the reason that we don't have a double-digit lead. The Cougars like to come out first 4 minutes of the second half and really set the tone, really put the pressure on. So that's what I look for them to do here when they come out when we start the third quarter.
Well, we're going to see what Carl Woods has under his sleeve as we approach the second half. Leading the way for the Cincinnati Christian Cougars is KJ Swain. KJ Swain has 6 points. Cameron Rogers has 6 points. Devin McKinnon has 4, Logan Woods has 3, and Kai Vance has 2.
Our starters have all 21 points.
There it is. And over on Emmanuel Christian's end, Justice Channels has 5, Casey Swank has 2, and Fred Shropshire, he has 9.
He averages 17 a game.
Yeah, and one of those things is if you're holding Shropshire to 2 points in the first quarter, you're doing okay there. He stepped it up. I saw Shropshire doing his thing in the second quarter, and there's a reason why he leads the Metro Buckeye League.
It looked like they were a little shell-shocked in the first quarter, but then they caught up with the speed of the game and they settled down.
Well, this broadcast is brought to you by the Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters. Without the Athletic Boosters support, you would not be able to hear this broadcast. The Cincinnati Christian Cougar Athletic Department is not limited to just parents. We welcome alumni and family members of student athletes and fans of CCS. Support our program by purchasing an athletic pass today. All CCS parents, teachers, and coaches are invited to join us as we support and encourage our student athletes, coaches, and athletic department. Interested in joining? Email President Mike Johnson, mike.johnson@cincinnatichristian.org. The Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters Golf Outing is in July at the Elks Golf Club. You can contact Boosters President Mike Johnson, mike.johnson@cincinnatichristian.org. Hey, Tom, entering the second half, what would you expect out of Cincinnati Christian?
Heat. I expect heat. They're going to really come at them. Go for it.
Cincinnati Christian gets the ball out of the break, up 21-18. I'm Chris Vogt, alongside Tom McCartney. He bleeds blue, CCS. Logan Woods on the right wing finds Devin McKinnon. Devin McKinnon back to Logan Woods. Ball's whipped around. Finds his way back to Devin McKinnon. Spin move underneath. KJ Swain.
Emmanuel Christian's back to the 2-3 zone.
Devin McKinnon. Devin McKinnon goes up for a shot. I think CCS contingent, the fan base was looking for a foul time, but they didn't get it.
On Cam, too. I think they missed fouls on both those guys.
Well, that ball was swatted out of bounds by Emmanuel Christian. It's going to stay right here. Inbound pass by Logan Woods was tipped, and now it's regained by Emmanuel Christian, heading back the other way. Shropshire stops. Dishes it on over to Channels. Jason Channels, that is. And Shropshire gets it back. Man-to-man defense by the Cougars. Reaching the 7-minute mark of this third quarter. The winner takes on Jackson Center. They defeated the Cedarville prior to this contest. That game will be on March 10th at 8 p.m. at UD Arena. Casey Swank slows it up a bit, guarded by Kai Vance. Shropshire over to Jason Channels. Jason Channels back to Shropshire. Now it's underneath the Willis. Ball control by Emmanuel Christian. Layup, high percentage shot by Emmanuel Christian, but that's no good.
Out of bounds off EC.
Yep, we're going to come over here. Want to thank Vandalia Butler High School Athletic Director Jordan Shoemaker for hooking us up for the essentials to get you guys this game. KJ Swain slows it up, dishes it on over to Logan Woods on the right wing. Finds Kai Vance, and one!
Out the basket.
He'll go to the line for a shot after getting contested on a shot. He sinks it. Gives Cincinnati Christian a 23-18 lead with 6:17 to go. And he sinks his free throw to put him up by 6. There's that press by Cincinnati Christian, but Emmanuel Christian gets through. From the outside is Jason Channels, and that's good.
Looks like Emmanuel Christian is in love with the three. That's where they do most of their scoring.
Jason Channels knocks down a three-point bucket. He leads the Metro Buckeye League in shooting percentage, and right there is a testament as to why. 24-21, under 6 to play in the third quarter. The Cougars throwing it up. Cameron Rogers has it. Gets it back out to KJ Swain. KJ Swain inside to Devin McKinnon. Spin move, and that's a block. Refs are going to call that a clean block. Back the other way is EC.
That looked clean to me.
Yeah, I agree. The refs have done a pretty good job other than those two calls. They kind of traded back and forth calls. So
yeah, their eyes, they blinked. Their eyes were closed.
Shropshire from the outside, no good. Boxing out was Cameron Rogers. He gets the rebound. KJ Swain on a breakaway. Stops, pops off the backboard, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound by Kai Vance. Kai Vance good.
Yeah, for 2.
26-21, 4:45 left to go. Almost over and back there. I was keeping it on that foot. Jason Channels has possession of the ball. Off the screen, three-point bucket, good. 26-24, Emmanuel Christian closing the gap by 2.
Yeah, Emmanuel Christian's going to live and die with the 3.
KJ Swain hands the ball off. Devin McKinnon, ball finds its way to Cameron Rogers. Back out to Kai Vance for 3. He got him!
3 more with a big block.
29-24, Cincinnati Christian up on top after a Kai Vance three-point bucket. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports, results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Vandalia Butler, 29-24, Cincinnati Christian up on top of Emmanuel Christian. Tom, Cincinnati Christian's keeping the momentum, although Emmanuel Christian's not going anywhere.
No, Emmanuel keeps responding. They, we score, they score. We really can't afford to continue to do that. We need some stops on defense.
Out of the break, Emmanuel Christian has possession. That 1-3-1 full court press by the Cougars. A little bit of a lax press there. Emmanuel Christian gets it across. Look at a 2-3 zone by Cincinnati Christian.
Looks like that.
Out of the break, Carl Woods puts him in the 2-3 zone. Jason Channels scopes the scenery.
Makes them think of something else.
Absolutely.
They were in the flow of a man-to-man.
Inside to Shropshire. Ball finds its way out to Jason Channel for three. 29-27. Cincinnati Christian still up on top. Got ourselves a good district final ball game here at Vandalia Butler. Logan Woods from the outside for three. No good. He gets fouled. Is he going to go line for three?
Knock these down, Logan.
Jason Channel's first foul, and that's the Emmanuel Christian's second team foul. Logan Woods firing 73% from the line. First one rattles in.
Shooter's touch.
30-27 if you're just tuning in. I'm Chris Vogt, joined by CCS coaching, teacher, PA announcing extraordinaire, Tom McCartney. His second shot's in.
He hit the first two. Let's make it three in a row here.
Kai Vance leading the way for Cincinnati Christian with 10. Shropshire and Jason Channels has 9 to pace Emmanuel Christian. And that third one's good. He hits all three of them. It's just an elongated three-point shot, wasn't it?
Yes.
There's a soft full court zone by Cincinnati Christian.
Yeah, all this is doing is making them think because they're used to playing man-to-man.
Here comes Emmanuel Christian. Ball finds his way in Noah Willis's hands. Now it's in Jason Channel's hands. Shropshire.
CCS is back to man-to-man.
Man-to-man is stolen by Cameron Rogers. What's he got here? Playing good.
Hard. And coast to coast for the basket.
34-27. Cincinnati Christian up on top.
When the Cougars get hot, they can score a bunch in a row.
Dish on out, three-point shot by Justice. Channels no good, and it's an offensive rebound by Emmanuel Christian. They're going to set back up. And Jason Channels does just that. He's barking out some plays. Man-to-man defense by CCS. Justice Channels dishes it on over to Shropshire. Shropshire with
another
a
three-pointer, no good.
And that's rebounded by Cameron Rogers, the rebound machine.
That's what we gotta have.
Logan Wood stops, drives with the hoop, and it's good.
Yeah, okay, here we go. 9-point lead.
That's the largest lead by CCS. 36-27.
Cougars can smell it now.
And timeout by Danny Moore for Emmanuel Christian.
He made a good timeout there because the Cougars are ready to really break it open.
We're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Vandalia Butler High School, where it is 36-27, Cincinnati Christian up on top of Emmanuel Christian. This broadcast is brought to you by the Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters. The Cincinnati Christian Athletic Boosters are not limited to just parents. We welcome alumni, family members of student athletes, and fans of CCS. Support our program by purchasing an athletic pass today. All CCS parents, teachers, and coaches are invited to join us as we support and encourage our student-athletes, coaches, and athletic department. Interested in joining? Email President Mike Johnson, mike.johnson@cincinnatichristian.org.
I wouldn't be surprised if Cincinnati Christian changes their defense. Coach Woods likes to do that every time when the other team calls timeout.
As you keep saying, Tom, make them think, right? Make them think.
Yes.
Under a minute 30 to go in the third quarter, 36-27. CCS up on top. Emmanuel Christian has possession. Shropshire's got the ball at the right wing. He's guarded by Devin McKinnon. Oh, was trying to get a push, and I'm going to look at a block. Yeah, that was a charge. Almost 2 charges.
Did they call it a charge?
They called a charge.
It should have been a charge. You can't lower your shoulder like that and go into a guy.
And that's what Justice Channels did. And CCS is going to grab possession.
That's a third team foul. His first third team foul for Emmanuel Christian this half. Cincinnati Christian has no team fouls this half.
Logan Woods brings the ball up court. Winston Spencer is in for Cincinnati Christian Cougars, as is Cody Anderson, who got some. He grabbed that pass back out to Winston Spencer. Winston Spencer drives in the lane, back forward, no good. Cody Anderson with the rebound, no good. And Emmanuel Christian grabs possession. Here they come. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Lions. And they're not going to call that lay in good. They're going to call that foul on the ground.
Foul on the floor. In transition.
Foul number 11. Logan Woods has his second.
Logan Woods' second personal foul. That is the team's first this half. You're right, not a lot of fouls this game.
Right.
Keeping the game moving. Shropshire.
Devin McKinnon.
Devin McKinnon grabs the rebound. That was a 3-point shot.
Here come the Cougars.
Ty Vance out to Winston Spencer from the outside. No good. Rebound Emmanuel Christian. Jason Channel slows it up. And they're going to call foul on Cody. Yeah, Cody gave him the body.
Bumped him with the chest.
But you know, that's not a bad foul.
No.
He was playing defense.
Let's just set our defense. They were in transition. 9.5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Sideline play for Emmanuel Christian.
Here comes Shropshire. I'd imagine he's going to take his final shot. 5 seconds.
That's what I would imagine.
Picks up his dribble, wide open underneath is number 42. And that's Noah Willis. He puts it in there. I don't know if that was just a breakdown from New Miami's defense there.
I think the Cougars thought that Shropshire was going to take the last shot too.
Right.
They let up. You can't do that.
36-29, Cincinnati Christian up on top. We're going to take a break. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
Welcome back to Vandalia Butler. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney. 36-29, CCS has the advantage as we enter these final 8 minutes of this Division IV district final contest. Well, it could not be 8 minutes. I always say that.
Yeah, we could go overtime.
But Cincinnati Christian is up on top of Emmanuel Christian. 36-29. Emmanuel Christian travel. That was Justice Channels puts the ball on the ground a little bit too late.
I think that's the second time he's done that in this game. Okay, what are the Cougars going to run? Against the man-to-man.
KJ Swain brings it across the timeline. On over to Winston Spencer.
They're doing a jump and run man-to-man.
Wide open underneath as Cameron Rogers fouled, and he gets an opportunity to go to the basket.
Free throws.
He got his man up in the air. Exactly what you're supposed to do.
He's a good free thrower too, over 70%. And he has been a good free thrower ever since he's been a freshman. He's a senior now.
He's firing 72.7% from the line.
That's the first one.
Tell you what, Tom, you not having a stat sheet in front of you, you know what you're saying.
He nails the second one. Cougars got a 9-point lead.
38-29.
Ready to try and break this open.
No soft press by the Cincinnati Christian Cougars. Emmanuel Christian gets it. But a little bit of a skirmish for the ball. Jump ball. Possession error, Cincinnati Christian.
This should be the telling quarter here because of how tough their opponents they've played throughout the year, and Cincinnati Christian too. Hopefully we can break them this quarter.
Carl Woods telling his boys, slow it up. Let's do some ball control here. Cody Anderson.
Spread it out. Spread it out.
Cody Anderson has it. Dishes it off to Winston Spencer. Winston Spencer guarded heavily by Justice Channels. Devin McKinnon get a little bit of the action on dribbling. Logan Woods is sitting on the bench. I just saw him get up. Shot no good. Rebound by Emmanuel Christian. Back the other way.
All right.
He traveled.
Yes. That mental pressure, the mental fatigue in the fourth quarter for them will make a difference.
Cameron Rogers, he just provided some presence there, and I think that's what did it. KJ Swain bringing the ball up.
EC still in a man-to-man.
On over to Logan Woods.
For all you former CCS players, we're running Rebel.
Winston Spencer on over to Devin McKinnon. Devin McKinnon close to the over and back half court mark. He dribbles to the right side. That's an awkward pass, but Winston Spencer gets it back, driving the hoop, no good. Rebound, Emmanuel Christian. Here comes Shropshire. Shropshire has 9. He hasn't scored this half yet. And now he has.
Threw it up, got his rebound and put it in.
38-31. Logan Woods brings the ball up.
Cougars need to answer here. They don't want to let him get any closer.
Devin McKinnon over to Winston Spencer. Winston Spencer. Ball's blocked. Actually, they're going to call a foul.
This time they called it. It's a 16th foul, I think, for Emmanuel Christian. Winston Spencer shooting 2. He's an 80% free throw shooter.
Yeah, Winston Spencer went up for that shot. Was contested by Justice Channels and gave him a little bit of an elbow.
First one's good. Those keep rotating players, keeping players fresh.
Kai Vance in, Devin McKinnon out. Winston Spencer's second shot from the charity stripe is good.
Swish!
40-31, reaching 5.5 to go in this ball game. Bringing the ball up to half court mark is Shropshire. Shropshire from the outside, no good, rims in and out, it's in actually. I said no good, Tom. How did that happen?
Soft rim, soft rim.
Timeout by Cincinnati Christian, 40-34, 5:04 left to go. Timeout Emmanuel Christian. This broadcast is brought to you by Cincinnati Christian's Athletic Boosters. The Cougars Athletic Boosters are not limited to just parents. We welcome alumni, family members of student athletes, and fans of CCS. Support our program by purchasing an athletic pass today. All CCS parents, teachers, and coaches are invited to join us as we support and encourage our student athletes, coaches, and athletic department. Interested in joining? Email President Mike Johnson, mike.johnson at CincinnatiChristian.org. And we can't say thank you enough to Performance Toyota. They are our corporate sponsor. Without Performance Toyota, the report would not be running on all cylinders. So thank you to Cincinnati Christian's Athletic Boosters for tonight's broadcast sponsor and our corporate sponsor, Performance Toyota. Out of the break, Cincinnati Christian.
Cincinnati Christian's trying to attack on the drive because the Emmanuel Christian's got 16 fouls. Will be in one-on-one. So we should try to attack on the drive, get fouled, go to the free throw line.
Drive by KJ Swain, no good. And it's a rebound by Jason Channels. Shropshire over to Kyle Miller. And now it's back in Jason Channels' hands. Ball hits the ground, out of bounds. It was tipped out of bounds by KJ Swain. Good defensive effort there.
He almost had that ball. He almost had it.
You'll never frown upon hustle.
One thing the Cougars always work on is reading the passing lanes, especially from the weak side.
Inbound to Justice Channels. He's guarded by Logan Woods. Man-to-man defense. Justice Channels drives to the hoop. No good. Logan Woods grabs the rebound quickly, and here comes the Cougars. Logan Woods behind the back dribble. Out for KJ Swain. He drives to the basket. Jump shot. No good. Off the mark. Rebound by Kai Vance. Kai Vance wide open. Logan Woods from the outside. That's no good. Rebound. Cameron Rogers.
Rebound. Fouled. Yes. Cam will go to the line for two.
You know, very good high percentage shots from CCF, so we can't complain about those. And then you've got the inside presence of Cameron Rogers to grab that rebound and put it back up for an opportunity for two shots. And
that's what Coach Woods told him in that timeout. Work for good shots. And try to attack, go to the free throw line.
Cameron Rogers knocks down the first shot, 41-34. If you're just tuning in, Cincinnati Christian has had the slight momentum since the first quarter.
8-point lead, 42-34.
Cincinnati Christian supplying a little bit of full court zone defense.
Still in that 2-2-1 full court press. Now they go man.
Ball's in Justice Channels' hands. Finds its way on over to Jason Channels. I'd imagine the brothers. Jason Channels drives with the left hand, picks up his dribble, but he does find Shropshire. Shropshire blocked by Cameron Rogers. And here comes Logan Woods. Logan Woods dish to Kai Vance, and he dunks it home.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. First point of the game. 10-point lead for the Cougars. Now fatigue showing for Emmanuel Christian. Constant pressure.
Here comes Emmanuel Christian. Ball's in Casey Swank's hands. That dunk gets the Cincinnati Christian fan base on its feet. The ball's in Jason Channels' hands. He's guarded by Logan Woods. Logan Woods applying the pressure. Great defense. Shot up, foul. Okay foul. I'll call it an okay foul.
It was a good test in the shot.
And here's the thing. We're going to call that foul on... That wasn't on Logan Woods. That was on Kai Vance.
Looked like it was on Logan, though.
Yes, I thought that too. Kai Vance's first foul.
Well, that's the right guy to foul. He missed the free throw.
And if you're looking at it this way, Tom, Cincinnati Christian, not one guy is in foul trouble at the moment. So you're okay.
We're in great shape.
Jason Channel's second shot is good. 44-35. Logan Woods says, get on up there, I'll take it. Hands it off to Cameron Rogers. Cameron Rogers finds Devin McKinnon. A long over-the-top pass intercepted by Casey Swank. Swank drives to the bucket. No good. Tip back out and Cameron Rogers
again. Got another rebound.
Devin McKinnon on to Kai Vance. Kai Vance for three. Yes, good!
Boom! There's the knockout punch. 47-35 Cougars. 2:18 to go.
Casey Swank stabs, pops, blocked by
Kai Vance.
Kai Vance. Here comes the Cougars on the run. Logan Woods drives, left-hander good.
49-35. 2 minutes to go.
Timeout, Emmanuel Christian. Cincinnati Christian making a run, 49-35, 1:53 to go. Stay right here. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Vandalia, Butler, 49-35. CCS up on top of Emmanuel Christian. Tom, I think you called it out of the break. Cincinnati Christian had something up their sleeve.
Yes.
And that was momentum.
They will not go quietly. Third quarter, they try to change the game, dictate the tempo, and do that with their defense. And that gave them a little more breathing room. And in the fourth quarter, they really opened it up.
Emmanuel Christian out of the break, looking for some life here as we're winding down.
14-point lead for the Cougars, 1:48 to go.
Winner of this contest plays Jackson Center on March 10th at 8 p.m. at UD Arena. That's a lane by Willis, and now we're going to start seeing some fouls from Emmanuel Christian.
KJ Swain's another 70% free throw shooter. Hopefully he knocks down both of these. It's 1-1.
49-37 if you're just tuning in. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney. It's been all Cincinnati Christian all day long. KJ Swain's first shot at the line is good.
Swish!
KJ Swain not shy of shooting 74% from the line. And that goes to show you right there.
51-37, Cincinnati Christian. 1:33 to go in the game.
We're going to head to another break. Stay right with us as we're winding down. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
Hey,
Look at that, 3 guys in
Joey
double.
Vogt for the report. One thing we strive to do here at the report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
(51-37), Cincinnati Christian up on top of Emmanuel Christian in this Division IV boys basketball district final contest.
And we're in 1-1 with 1:33 left in the game. It's Emmanuel Christian's ball. Cougars in the 2-2-1 full court press.
Bringing the ball up for Emmanuel Christian is Jason Channels. He dishes it off to Shropshire. Shropshire outside to Swank, no good. And that's a rebound by Kai Vance. And the possession swiped up by Emmanuel Christian's Noah Willis, but he was on the line.
He was on the line, yeah, it was not a jump ball. He was on the line when he touched it.
Inbounds Cougars. Cameron Rogers gets it and gives it off to KJ Swain, the point guard. KJ Swain over to Kai Vance. Kai Vance stops, gives it to Logan Woods. Logan Woods at the top of the key. He finds KJ Swain, and he's fouled by Jason Channels. He'll go to the line for at least one.
The Cougars have 3 guys in double figures. Logan Woods, Ty Vance, and Cam Rogers. KJ has 8 points. If he hits his 2 free throws, he'll be in double figures.
KJ Swain, like we were saying before, shooting 74% from the free throw line. He sinks the first one. 52-37. A minute and some change to go in this Division IV district final contest at Vandalia Butler. KJ Swain's second shot good. 53-37. CCS up on top. Drive to the basket was Jason Channels, and that's good. 53-39. Kai Vance is all alone. Hands it off to Devin McKinnon, who wisely pulls it out. Wisely pulls it out.
Making a foul, run a few more seconds off.
You know, if Kai Vance had another step on him, he might have been able to toss down his second.
He could have dunked another one.
Exclamation mark there.
We had that talk earlier in the year, and I brought it up. Time and score.
Yep.
Time and score. Yep. You got to play smart.
Devin McKinnon's first shot off the iron, no good. Rebound by Shropshire. Cincinnati Christian supplying the pressure. They get the ball across the timeline. From the outside is number 22 Norris, no good. Rebound Logan Woods. He ain't gonna stop. He's pushing it. He's sworn by some Lions, and he's fouled.
He's in double bonus. That's their 10th team foul. Playing smart. I love it.
53-39, 14-point lead by Cincinnati Christian. A comfortable 14-point lead. He sinks the
first one.
I want to thank you for tuning in to this radio broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports.
And Logan hits the second. 31 seconds to go. 55-39 Cougars.
Still supplying the pressure. Make him work for it. This is all we're going to wrap this one up here at Vandalia Butler.
Steal by Cameron Rogers.
What is he going to do here? He lays it in good.
The basket. And he gets the and one here.
I was recording that on my phone there. I was hoping he'd slam that one down.
He was thinking about it, that's for sure.
Here comes a team swap for both programs. Looks like they're going to get the seniors off for one last walk for Emmanuel Christian. That's an 18-point lead for Cincinnati Christian at the moment. Everybody getting in the mix for Emmanuel Christian and Cincinnati Christian at the moment.
Cam hit the first free throw. He's got one more here.
Cameron Rogers.
It's the second one.
58-39. Cameron Rogers is going to hit the bench. A big standing ovation for Cameron Rogers as he walks off the court.
Cougars are going to get the cut down the nets for another district title.
3 seconds on the clock.
Blocked by Cody Anderson. Out of bounds.
Yeah, 1 point
Emmanuel Christian. That's the game.
And that's the contest. 58-41. Cincinnati Christian is district champions. Woohoo!
Yeah, district champion.
Cincinnati Christian is going to move on to face Jackson Center on Tuesday, March 10th. At 8 p.m. at UD Arena. Tom, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up quickly, but Cincinnati Christian had momentum from start to finish.
Yes, yeah, we were confident we could win this game. So we didn't have any jitters coming out of the gate. Jackson Center on Tuesday night, that's going to be a little bit tougher. That's going to be a barn burner. That's going to be a fight.
Well, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Chris Vogt, joined by Tom McCartney. Cincinnati Christian advances to the next round. We're going to send you off. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Come out and support us Tuesday night.
Shop round 4. Performance Toyota.